Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 1 of what I hope to be a new LP, actually, a new Let's Play. Um, it's a game that I own all the DLC for, and I've been very excited to check it out. But if we do play it, we're going to play with a little twist. And today, I think, well, actually, a couple twists. And I think today we're going to check out a few of those twists, so see what those twists are. So this should be episode 1 of Let's Play Solasta, Crown of the Magister. As you can see, I have a new launchbox theme going here. Pretty cool. Let's actually go like this. There we go. Hit play. And yeah, let's check this out. So, what do I mean by, there's going to be a few quirks? Well, I don't know if I'm going to play the main campaign. I think if we look on YouTube, there's probably, I would guess, a bunch of people that have played the main campaign who do Let's Plays or have played the Lost Valley campaign. I think we're going to go ahead and try a modded campaign if we do play this. So that'll be quirk number 1. Quirk number 2. Is this playing? There we go. I don't know the game. I haven't played it. I really haven't done anything except create a few mock characters. So we're going to learn this together, guys. And here's quirk number 2. We'd probably be using the Unfinished Business mod. So what is Unfinished Business? Well, it's currently on right now, and I'll show you a few things. I want to kind of go over a few things that we'll be seeing with this feature. And version, okay, so we're going to download the new Open Mod UI gameplay tools to update. Okay, so Mod UI is Control F10, I think. Yep. Settings. What was the update? Tools. Oh, it was under gameplay, tools, update. Okay, please restart. Alright, so this is a mod that adds all sorts of new stuff, balanced very well into the base game, kind of seamlessly integrated to where you don't even know it's there, but you see that it adds a lot of stuff. It adds new races, new sub-races, new classes, new subclasses, and we're going to actually go through today, and 1 second, guys, be right back. Alright, I'm back. So what we're going to go through today, guys, is actually enabling and disabling the different features and stuff. So let's go ahead and look at what this mod author personally uses. Okay, character tab, general tab. We're going to go through each one. Gameplay general, I guess we'll get to that. Character tab. No, it must be gameplay general. Okay, I have things to enable. Add the help action to all playable races. You can add... This adds a lot of stuff from the tabletop that was missing. Like I have this on, but we'll probably turn this off. Add the help action to all playable races. You can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. Enable the alternate human. We'll just stop that. Improve level up feature selection. We're going to go through. Let's see if I can clear all of this. Enable feats section. It adds new feats. Okay, but enable level 20 and multi-class. We're going to enable that. But let's see. Enforceability scores, minimum in and out prerequisite. Okay, I have that turned on. Display Warlock pack slots on spell selection instead of character panel. Okay, that's done. I'm not going to allow beardless dwarves. Visual section, pretty much everything here. Why not? Beardless dwarves, I guess we could. Use elf face models on tieflings. I guess we could. Offer additional lore-friendly names on character creation. Unlock NPC faces. Allow sorcerer without origin markings and tattoos. Unlock sorcerer origin marking and tattoos for all characters. Unlock glowing colors for all markings and tattoos. Add glowing eye colors. Add new bright eye colors. Unlock eye styles. Unlock skin colors. So that is that. This rest of this stuff does not go on because we're going by what the mod author themselves, one of the authors, is going by. So let's see what else he suggests. We're on the general tab. Character tab, races, subclasses, and classes. Pretty much everything here. Background races. Select all. So it adds the farmer background. Adds the Bulgriff race, dark elf, fairy, grey dwarf, half elf. Kobold, tiefling. Very cool. Classes and subrace, or classes and subclasses. The inventor class. All these different paths and different subclasses. There's tons of them. We're adding all of those, so very cool stuff, all from directly translated from the tabletop Dungeons and Dragons, which I'm very excited about. Feats, fighting styles, invocations. I enable everything besides the feat group section. I know exactly the names of the feats I want and can just look through alphabetically for them. For most players unfamiliar with all the feats in Unfinished Business and base Solasta, this feature is recommended. So select all of the feats. Feat groups. We'll add the feat groups. Fighting styles. Invocations. Meta magic. Wow. This is going to be awesome, guys. And what about spells? What does he add for spells? I do select suggested and expand all here. Select suggested and expand all. Okay, so only some are going to be suggested. Doesn't look like a lot of them. But there are all these different spells that are added, but we'll just select the suggested. Tons of them for each class. Gameplay tab rules. I don't modify anything here. However, this is an excellent section to skim if you're curious on the major differences between tabletop and Solasta. Gameplay tab rules. Don't enable anything here. Okay, I was going to enable all this, but we're just going to play with Solasta's rules then for gameplay balance purposes. You can go through all these on your own, guys. There's a lot here. But he suggests, well, he personally doesn't modify anything there. We're going with that. Add new weapons recipes to shop. Important if you want Unfinished Business, unique weapon types and feats associated with them. Gameplay tab, items. Add custom icons to official game items. Add new weapons and recipes to shops. I'm not going to add the custom icons. And we'll just go with this. Go with what he suggests. Interface game UI. Display stats on Heroes Tooltip. Let's see here. Enable log dialogues to game console during narrative sequences. Disable auto equip of items in inventory. I definitely want that on there. Where is that? Disable auto equip. Enable inventory filtering and sorting. Tint red any item the hero isn't proficient with, but not tint known recipes red. Display monster's health in steps of 25%, 50, 75, 100 instead of exact hit points. I like that. If you don't like spiders, you could change the spider models with alternative visuals. But I want to come back up here. Enable additional icons for camps, exits, and teleporters on level map. That seems pretty good. And we can hide the teleporters and exits if not found yet. So we'll do that. Also mark the location of invisible teleporters on level map after discovery. Allow more real estate on rest panel. Show how many channel divinity. Yeah, we just won't add that. Encounters tab. Bestiary. What I wrote down initially stat-wise for many of the monsters in the game for the written variation of the unofficial monster manual. I will reference this quite a bit when I do in-depth posts on DPR and Solasta. Huh. So we can't really change anything here? For some reason. There's no option to. Oh, bestiary. Okay, that's the bestiary. I don't know what we do here. Click to add up to 16 characters to the encounter list. Oh. No. Alright, cool. So we are done, it looks like. Is there anything else we want to go over? I think I'll probably just go with those suggestions. I don't want to change it too much. I was kind of really tweaking things, and I'd rather get the basic Solasta experience first before I go tweaking all these different things. I don't know about this override the required min and max levels when starting a new adventure. Our adventure that we're going to do starts at level 1 and it goes to level 20 now that I've enabled level 20. And multi-class. Alright, so that's that. We're going to hit save, we're going to hit close, and go into... I just want to show you guys the new adventure. Change the campaign. We're not playing any of these. Palace of Ice is new. Valkarn. We're going to be playing Island of Domination. Your ship has sunk. I think this is what we're going to play if we do get into this. Your ship has sunk and you, the last survivors, have been washed ashore on an isolated island. As you soon find out, the island is cursed and locked in a pocket plane. The only way off is breaking the curse. Will you work with any of the 6 factions on the island to solve this? Or will you figure it out on your own? Will the citizens of the town and island grow to see you as a hero, or as a villain and a murderer? Starting level is 1. We're going to be playing in authentic mode for players who want the authentic tabletop rule set. Starting level 1 to 3. Unfortunately, I think it bumps you up immediately to 3. And this would be our 4 character slots, but I think we're going to play this. It sounds pretty good. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm just going to show this bit in the workshop. It's got 4 stars, but featuring completely open world with interconnected maps, freedom to explore wherever if you're strong enough, that is. Fast travel hubs from faction headquarters and hub town for quicker travel to places you've already been to. 6 joinable factions whom all have quest paths leading towards the main quest, and who can all be rallied to the big battle at the end or can be killed and alienated if you so desire. Basic faction reputation system which can turn factions into allies or enemies. Lots of dialogue choices, and some use of backgrounds and personality for dialogue options and choices and quests. More than a dozen non-faction related side quests in and around town. Generous availability of magic items and loot. Multiple ending result based on things done and not done previously in the campaign. So the current version is 0.985. He was going to add a 7th joinable faction, but we don't really need that. Otherwise, the module is considered finished. So maybe, I don't think we're going to create our characters in this episode. This was just sort of a heads up that I'll probably be playing this soon. We definitely will create our new characters. Maybe we can create our main character now. Here you can see Bulgriff has been added. See how seamless this is? It looks just like they were meant there to be there. High half-elf with 3 lineages. Fairy, rock gnome. I thought there was more kobold, Devil's Tongue lineages. I'm not sure why the gnomes don't have three lineages. I thought the gnomes had rock gnome, gray gnome. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'll have to look at... Well, we can look at it right now, actually. Classes, races, select all. Gray dwarf, okay. As you can see, there's a new Grey Dwarf with his different stats and stuff. As I said, I haven't played this. Not just this module, but this game in general is new. You know, there's now the Dark Elf with their stats. There's the Half Elf. Half High Elf. Half Sylvan Elf. Half Dark Elf. Very cool stuff. Marsh Halfling. Island Halfling, Dark Kobold, Draconic Kobold, and the Devil's Tongue are tieflings with a lineage connected to Malkinthet or other succubi, inherit a fragment of their magical ability to charm and manipulate others. There's Mephistopheles, offers arcane power to those who entreat with him. And Zariel, with a blood tie to Zariel, are stronger than a typical tiefling and receive magical abilities that aid them in battle. So some really cool stuff. Half Orc is in the game. So I don't know who's going to be in our party yet, but as you can see, we have a lot of options. Dragonborn, there's fairies, which are new. Anything that has this Unfinished Business pack is new. Dragonborn comes from the Inner Strength DLC. Dark Elf. So yeah, we're going to be creating characters and going through all that. It's a really fun process if you like character creation. I guess I could create wow, gray dwarfs don't grow beards, unlike most dwarves, huh? Snow dwarfs. So we're definitely going to pick our races and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. But if we go ahead and select like gray dwarf and go next, as you can see, there's the new inventor class. Our tinkerers, alchemists, and more. They bridge the space between magic and technology. And then there would be subclasses. You can see their field of study at higher levels. Say we were to select that. Later on, we get a chance at a subclass as we level up. Then there's farmer. We can also multi-class somehow. I'm not sure how, though. I guess multi-class isn't done at character creation. Then we get to, like, for Warlocks would select a patron. A bunch of these have been added by the Unfinished Business pack, as you can see. Sorcerer, a bunch have been added. Lost Valley, but also by Unfinished Business. There's also the Sorcerer update, so a lot of cool stuff to go through, but I'm not sure how to dual class. I'll have to look into that, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Fairies, the Feywild, they get pretty good stats. Well, +2 dex. Others seem to get a bit more. But yeah, we'll check this out next time, guys. I'm going to cancel for now. Just wanted to show you guys a heads up. We're not going to be using any of the pre-made characters. I always like to create my own party. And we'll be starting Island of Domination if I decide to play this. So the only thing kind of holding me back is the fact that I have a lot of Let's Plays going, and some of them are going pretty deep already that I've been playing them. But stay tuned for this if you'd like to see it. Let me know. And I'll see you guys on the Island of Domination. Well, next we'll create our characters, but I'm not sure if this is going to be right away or a little bit in the future. We'll see. But I want to thank you for joining me for this video, just showing some of the Unfinished Business mod and the module we're going to play. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed, and if we do start this, I hope you'll join me on this journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. Faux show, no doubt about it. So hope to see you guys there. Much love, peace, and joy. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next GGF video. Peace.